What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph. You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Fake Gear. Yes, indeed. Fake Gear fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bobbity-bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from SMB, and this is actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of July for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, SMB. I hope you enjoy the show. SMB wanted to see me react to this. It is Fake Gear with a tune entitled Kill the Shadow King. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Fake Gear, no surprise there. And the video has 372,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Kill the Shadow King, featuring Nana and not sure. Fake Gear, the all-female metal band from Japan. For those of you that didn't know that. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I think we gotta do some video. Extra nectar. Nice. A full-blown layout for 2 measures.
That's an attention getter.
That's risky. That's risky. It gets your attention, yes, absolutely, but it gives you it also at the same time, while it may be an attention getter, it also opens up the door for, I know this is going to sound weird, but it opens up the door for losing the song. You establish this groove, you establish this progression, you establish these melodies and these harmonies, and then you lay out for not 1 measure, but 2 full measures. Granted, they came right back in again. That's good. It's a good thing they did it. They had come in slowly, or if they had come in staggered, it could have led to disaster. but because they all came back in, right on the downbeat of 1, they were able to recover. But it's still a risk whenever you do that. The addition of that the extra measure for the transition, I like it. It makes sense in this song. It feels good. Everything so far sounded really good. I like the vocal contrast between the two vocalists. One's, pure clean vocal, the other one's pure grit and growl. I like it. They complement each other well. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Listen to this really quick. That's all right. Another extra measure transition. Actually, 2 measures. But that tempo is fine. There, okay. They didn't lay off for 2 measures that time. They came right in. We did modulate. Okay, I was like, the notes sound like they don't fit the key switcher we modulated. That's why. Hold step? Yeah. We're gonna go back. Oh, we're gonna stay modulated. Okay. Thought we modulated again. I was like, did we modulate again? No, we did not. Sounded just fine to me. I got no issues with it at all. I almost had an issue with it. Almost. But the way they came back in, it worked. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Fake Gear with Kill the Shadow King. This was a request from SMB. And this was actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of July for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, SMB. I hope you enjoyed the show. I have a score. It makes perfect sense to me. but it's going to require a little explanation. So let's get to it, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.5. Yep, 7.5. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.5. What does that mean? Well, a 7.5 would translate to a really good skill rating because overall, I think this was a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So there you go, a 7.5, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Everything about the song sounded really good. Everything, okay? But at the same time, while everything sounded good, while everything made sense, nothing stood out. Nothing blew me away. Nothing blew my skirt up and made me go, oh, that was really nice. No, I never felt that. As a matter of fact, at one point in the song, I almost had a heart attack. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. But then they came back in as well as they did. And I was like, okay, I think, all right, we're safe. We almost had a disaster. Luckily, they averted disaster with their approach and how they came back in. The part where they laid out for those 2 measures, I was like, oh, geez, that's taking a risk. Doing it for 1 measure is one thing. Doing it for 2 measures, that's something else. Now, luckily, 2 factors came into play. Number 1, the tempo we were at. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. The 2 measures went by very quickly. If we had been at a slower tempo, like half the speed, it would have been a lot more noticeable. Oh boy, that would have been bad. But luckily with the speed we were going at, the clip we were going at, and the fact of how they came back in powerfully, strongly, all together, it worked. It did work. Disaster avoided. Okay. We're going to be all right. They did it again, and I thought we were going to have another 2 measure layout, but we did not. We had the vocals end, and as soon as the vocals ended, bang came in with a chord, and it was like, okay. We almost did it again, but that's okay. That's all right. Nothing about this song stuck out to me as being impressive. Nothing about this song stuck out to me as being great. But everything was done really good. Everything was done really well. The contrast in vocal styles was a very welcome addition to what was happening within the instrumentation, between the guitar, the bass, the keyboards, drumming. Everything sounded really good. Nothing was great. Nothing was amazing. Nothing was impressive. But it was really good and solid across the board. And that's why I'm giving it that 7.5. I wish I could sit here and say that there was something about the song within the chordal progression or within the melodic lines that was memorable to me. That was the hook to me. But I never felt it. I never felt a hook. I never felt at any point during the song, I felt that, oh, I'll remember that for the rest of the day. No. If I'm being honest, the song was a little forgettable. But here's the thing. That's okay. Not every song on the album is going to be a hit. You know, I don't know if this was a hit or not. Maybe it was. But I'm looking for the hook, and I'm not finding it. So I did like the modulation. When they went into the guitar solo, I'm not going to lie, when they went into that guitar solo, the guitar solo started, and I heard the notational selection. I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, we're not in that doesn't fit in the key that we're in. Did we modulate and I just didn't catch it? Sure enough, we did. They were very, very slick with the modulation. I almost missed it. It was only because of the guitar solo that I noticed something was off. And I'm like, did we modulate? Sure enough, we sure did. All right. That was cool. That was nice. But overall, I think it's a really good song. It's a solid song. I have no complaints about the song. But I'm also not going to sit here and go, oh, that was amazing. Okay, so 7.5, I think it's a really good song, and that's why we're getting that really good score of 7.5. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.5, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.